I'm lighting this candle that you may show us the way, show us the path forward, and work these tools that we may come across that we need to hear. This is Tools of Fortune. Like and sub if you like the content. And we're starting here with the question, what is blocking me from being more successful? This is the time that we're quitting tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm just going to leave that there. And so we're going to be drawing 4 cards. One is the issue of the principal reason of why I am being blocked from being more successful. And there'll be 3 cards for advice on how to unblock me. And this card could be for you. And so we have a few cards that have popped out. So maybe we are going to be with 2 issues. And 1, 2, 3, because this is what seemed to come out here. So the issue that I can just see here of what is blocking me is a sense of poverty of spirit, and nostalgia for the past, or a moment in history, a moment where I feel that I should be something other than I am. A feeling of being other than you are, but that is motivated by this poverty of action. And so the first issue of and how to unblock me to be more successful. And the Page of Swords. And so it's to be more eager, more curious, to dive deeper into what it is that I'm doing. That's the first piece of advice. The second is about untrustworthy, being untrustworthy in this moment. And so the energy is going back this way. So we got the energy going back this way. We got the energy going back this way. It's pointing to here that this is important. This is important here. And then, like a Knight of Swords charging in, we are going that direction. We are looking, and so everything in this reading is all about looking back into the past, looking back into yourself to see why it is that you feel that you are blocked from being more successful. So we have this Knight of Swords. It's ambitious, and you're rushing in to do whatever it is that you are doing. But then we have this. We're going back, hitting back against inspiration and being inspired to do, inspired to cut through whatever it is. And so to unblock myself in this situation of poverty, the poverty of spirit, the poverty of the pocketbook, and that nostalgia for a past time where I was more flush on the resources, that this is why I feel blocked. I feel blocked because of this. Now I'm going to go and pull out another Tool of Fortune here, and we're going to read. This is my glass ball, and so this is a spinner. There are 2 tops, and I'm going to get a page number from a book. It goes up to 1,500 pages, and so I will spin this one twice and this one once. And here's the mark. We'll start it at 1, and I'll get a page number. So we're looking at 10. The first number page is 10. And there's the 1 value, 10. 10, 9, and the last digit. Let me just put it on the spinner. It's moving all over the place because the card just slipped. 10, 9, 7, 1097. 1097 is the number. So we're going to look at page 1097. And so asking Spirit here, why is it that I feel blocked? What can I do to unblock myself? 1097, that's what I said, right? 1097. Why do I feel blocked? Okay, I just blew past the page, 1097. And we're looking at over here. So I'm going to pull my question out. What is blocking me? And we're going to just write down some of these issues here of why I feel blocked. What is blocking me from being more successful? And on 1097, that's the number. Where's my pen at? 1097. Number 1097. So this actually translates into an energy level of 8. So that's so it's being, I need to concentrate more on manifestation, and manifesting one's goal, becoming prosperous, and not falling back into these old habits of the poverty of spirit and being nostalgic for a time gone by. So on 1097, let us see what is here. So on the top line, wash away all your sins, and I will give you a new spirit within you, says the Lord. A new spirit. We need to have a new spirit within us, a spirit of success, a spirit of confidence, confidence in love, confidence in action. So it's asking, saying a spirit of confidence of action. So in this tool, what is blocking me and how to unblock myself is to manifest a spirit of confidence in action. And so we're going to look at one other thing. Now, if you have a question that you'd like to have answered, we can go through this process with you too. This is a crosswords oracle. Normally I go out at night, but this is my very first time coming out while the sun is still out, and we are in a full moon cycle, and so hopefully at full moon can illuminate us and grant us that energy we need in order to answer this question. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb, Bill. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for Bill now until the end of his journey. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of your womb, Bill. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for Bill now until the end of this journey. 23. So we're going to look at the number 23. 23. 2 is about balance or duality, dual spirits here. And 3, the number 3, means self-expression and creativity. So what I see this as is to what is blocking me from being more successful is this creative spirit and being balancing between reality and one's creative spirit and self-expression. Balancing between maybe what has gone before in the past and what is new and new creative expression and making changes, because 2 plus 3 equals to 5, and 5 means freedom, becoming free within yourself, being challenged, facing those challenges, and making the changes necessary to be unblocked. And then the word of advice is to sow those seeds. Sow those seeds, watch them grow. Dig into yourself, dig into your psyche, dig deep, and watch the trends. So, watching the trends, paying attention to the trends, sowing seeds, and digging deep within yourself, because buried deep inside are the answers on how to unblock yourself. I'm going to try something else here. I'm going to try a different number, a different thing. I haven't used this deck yet. It is basically a singles and relationship deck, but I think that I can use this in this situation because you are in a relational state with yourself and with your actions and your actions in the world. And this deck helps to illuminate those things in you that are blocking you. And so what is blocking me? What is blocking me from being more successful? What is blocking me from being more successful? Spirit, please illuminate what is blocking me from being more successful. Says that I'm not talking enough, I'm not communicating enough. Communications. So I need to communicate more clearly about this situation. Communicate more clearly to Spirit with what I'm seeking. Spending more time in reflection. And I'm telling too much. I'm telling too much. So maybe in my dialogues and when I'm talking and I'm giving too much talking about self, telling too many stories about self. Oh, this is not reflection, it's rejection. So not talking, feeling rejected, and being too much. That's interesting. I wonder if that really applies to. Yeah, I asked And that's what it gave. Not clearly communicating. And in that sense, then feeling rejected by it. Welcome. Welcome, Tapestry of the Unseen. Here I come out in the afternoon time. I just have a short time. I thought I would give it a try. But yeah, this is a different deck. I want to try that deck. And my question, of course, is what is blocking me from being more successful? And I kind of went through this in quite a bit of depth. Well, let's see. Maybe I'll pull another canned question out and read on that. And this was that keyword, pocket-sized keyword deck that I got from Etsy. And I'm quitting at 6 or less. 6 or less. But anyways, I don't have another canned... No, I do. I have some other canned questions. The other canned question is... All right. We'll read on this one. Some heavy questions. I don't know. I just asked that question. I'm doing my strategizing for your projects. In some sense, yeah, I am actually doing a lot of planning. I have made some intentions. So let's say I were to look at one of the intentions that I'll just read on the intention is to intention to create a call-in talk show. That's kind of like a lofty goal. This is a lofty goal for to do which requires equipment that I do not have. It requires equipment that I do not have at the present time to create a call-in talk show. This is kind of what I want to do with 999 show going forward from September when I go into my 4th year, to create a call-in talk show. And so if I gain the technologies to be able to do that, then maybe on this show, a person could call in and ask a question. Oh, what I asked for are oracle cards. I see. I was asking the same question, but and that was a relational deck, and maybe that relational deck didn't exactly apply. I probably should have just used the what's the vibe. But I don't know if this is even a question that I want to, because this is an intention. And this is an intention that I'm putting out there right now to create a call-in talk show. In this particular format. So the things that would come into place would be that computer, which is coming in August or September. 99 is my 25. It marks the 4th year, or the 3 full years of doing voice to text. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Well, I see people who do call-in talk shows on the Vertical Lives, but they're all doing like political call-in talk shows, and that's one of the things that I see. that I see a lot. And did I show you? I didn't show you that this was a new tool that I kind of inspired by Moon Scarab, because that missile goes up to 1,500 pages, and so on this top I have 15 number spots, and then if I just sit it in this little holder here, it spins pretty well. Oh, I see you're doing text to speech. I get you. Yeah, I don't like it. Actually, it's working pretty well. I mean, I haven't actually tried using it. This one is 1 to 9, so I can get a number of pages to do that deck, or that book. Yeah. Anyways, I'll probably come back after dark. Maybe I have my writers group at 8, and I got to start making dinner here really soon. And okay, you going? Yeah. Oh, I see. You're driving. I see. You're driving now. Oh, okay. And I have a lot of things planned today. I have relatives coming over on Saturday. Do have to clean house and everything. Yeah. Mother's feeling a little bit under the weather today. It's kind of worrisome because, after that incident on Monday, but we did see a doctor. She was fine then. And started her on those antibiotics, and just in case it has something to do with that unfortunate incident that happened on Monday. Oh, I see. I see. So there are people who do it that way. Yeah, because I was thinking, as far as like the 999 show, to do mainly, I wanted to kind of, because I was actually where when I started the 999 show on the first video went out on 9/9 2022. 9/9/2022 at 9 p.m. So 999, I did it this way. When I first envisioned 999 show, I wanted it as a call-in talk show. So slowly but surely, I am pushing it. I'm moving it in that direction. I'm hoping that I can achieve that. Maybe, what is blocking me is that I'm doing too many things. Oh, that's probably why it's blurry. So it's blurry. Then maybe my internet is no good. So let me plug in the Ethernet. That may be the case. I'm gonna try this. This might change something here, and I'll see. Did that change anything? I just that, and I need to go someplace else. If we go to, let's see if it's. Oh, my signal is blurry too. Okay, it's probably been blurry all along. All right, that's disappointing. So I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a session. Call this session, because the internet signal is no good. Yeah. Okay. So you're driving and you're. Oh, she will be fine. Okay, thank you. So she probably just has a cold or some allergies, because every time we go to town, she um she it challenges her immune system, so she feels sick for like 2 or 3 days afterwards. And I talked to her older brother, and he has the same thing goes on every time he goes into town. And granted, we do try to wear face masks, but if you're the only one wearing a fat face mask, it doesn't really help you any. And but it's like I kind of my because I had a doctor appointment yesterday, the day before yesterday, and you go into those clinics, and who knows what people have when you go into a restroom, because granted, there's a fan that sucks things up, and I know that I'm sounding pretty paranoid about this, but that's only because mother was hospitalized twice for COVID, and anyways, so I'm gonna call this I'm gonna call this session to close. I'm gonna call this section to close, and I'm gonna try again an afternoon session for Tools of Fortune. But I also need to try to do. I need to prime some canvases and I want to do it as a live as well. I think I'll do it outside if I can. But I don't have much time. My writers group is at 8 p.m. and I get 2 people that I've been writing with for years who will be joining me. They've been writing, and that it'll be like 8 to 9. But that's a Zoom thing. It's kind of a close thing. And anyways, yeah, you have a good night too. And I will be trying to do this as well, trying to do it more in the afternoon. We'll just see what happens. And we'll see all y'all much for being here, Lila. I really appreciate that. And I guess I will try this question again at a later date. All right, bye-bye.